In 2020, Tempest Danial was arguing with her husband, Vincent Taylor. Tempest threatened to stab Vincent with a knife. Vincent's phone was recording the incident. Tempest threatened Vincent multiple times before stabbing him in the neck in front of their two kids. Vincent's family asked the judge to sentence her to life without parole. The judge said the relationship was toxic. He decided to give Tempest a second chance at freedom. She was sentenced to life with the possibility of parole. Tempest, a bank manager, will be eligible for parole after serving 30 years. Tempest is appealing her conviction.
That's right, Justin. Tempest Danial's family says she was defending herself when she had to stab her husband to death. But prosecutors say there's no evidence of that, and they say that audio recording shows Danial was the aggressor.
There are no winners here. None. On either side.
Tempest Danial sobbed as her family begged the judge to show her mercy after a jury convicted Danial for killing her husband.
So I, again, beg you, please, don't take away from us.
It happened inside this home on Sunset Park in 2020. Prosecutors played an audio recording where you hear Danial threatening to stab her husband, Vincent Taylor. Taylor's phone was recording in his pocket.
She threatened him multiple times in that recording. She threatened that she was going to kill him multiple times.
You hear Taylor scream, "Stop, stop, stop." Prosecutors say Danial then stabbed him in the neck, killing him. But Danial's family testified she's not a murderer.
My daughter was a victim, and the only thing that she was doing was trying to defend herself.
Prosecutors say several witnesses testified there was no evidence of Taylor abusing Danial, and Danial manipulated her family into believing that. Taylor's family asked the judge to sentence her to life without parole. Judge Mack, agreeing this was a toxic relationship, decided to give Danial a chance at freedom.
And of course, go sentence you to life with the possibility of parole.
And Danial, a bank manager, will be eligible for parole in 30 years. She is appealing her conviction.
Okay. Why was Tempest threatening her husband? What did he do to make you threaten this guy like that? To threaten your husband in front of your kids? What was he doing? Cheating? I don't understand what he could have did that was so bad that you had to start threatening your husband before you shank this man in the neck. Like you're in a penitentiary. You're a bank manager. Where's your blick at? I know you got money for that. Why are you stabbing your husband in the neck with a kitchen knife? What did he do to deserve that? Because cheating, you don't deserve to get poked in your neck for cheating, okay? You don't deserve to get poked. You don't deserve to get blicked for cheating. What you do is you leave him alone. This woman, she's a nice looking woman. She could have left this guy alone, left his neck alone, and been out here with her two kids and another man, okay? Because the woman was attractive. So I don't understand why you crashed out over your husband. So what if he's cheating? So what if he lied about something? So what if he liked somebody else's pictures on social media? So what he did on social media, okay? If you got a problem with who he's texting or who he's talking to on social media, leave him alone. Divorce him. Don't poke his neck. Don't shank him, okay? Because that's what you did. And he knew something was going on because he had his phone in his pocket. It was recording. Okay? Everybody in the courtroom, the judge, everybody heard you threatening this man. And I'm going to look and see if I can find a tape. Because I don't know what she was saying on the tape. But I'm sure it was something like, I'm going to poke you. I'm going to shank you. I'm going to stab you. and then she poked him. She poked him in his neck, and it wasn't like, cause it takes some, you really gotta be really out your body to stab somebody, cause it takes some force. You can't just, gently poke somebody, and kill them. This lady came down with the force of her weight and muscles on his neck with a long kitchen knife. And more than likely, he was sitting down and she was standing up, okay? And she just leaned all her body weight. She just leaned into it. Just kind of like how Fat Joe was leaning back, but she just leaned forward into it. Just like she was going through there, like King Von said, she going around through the kitchen, through the house, like she Jason. Probably asking for this man's phone, or going off about whatever she seen in his phone, or whatever she did, or if he was flirting with somebody at his job, because a lot of people go to work and they be at work and they have their couple, they be in a relationship and they be faithful to their couple or whatever, but they be at work flirting, work husband, work wife, and all that be going on, and the significant other can catch on to some of that, and just, they don't, a lot of people, they don't take to that. They don't want their husband or wife having no work husband or wife, okay? They just want them working and then come home. So you just work, you come home, but regardless of what was going on, she had no right to poke this man Vincent in his neck with that shank, okay? I'm ATL. Wait a minute. And then she's gonna get a second chance, okay? So this woman's gonna get back out. She looked like she was about 30 or so. I was looking for her age, I couldn't find it, but she looked like she was about 30, maybe her late 20s, early 30s. So looked like she's gonna be back out here late 50s, early 60s, okay? And if she can win that appeal, she'll be out before then. But the judge looked out for her, and he showed her some love. He hit her with that 30 piece, and he gave her the possibility of parole. He could have hit her with a 30 with no possibility of parole, and that would have been way worse than what she got, because she can get out here and she'll probably be in her late 50s, early 60s, and she'll probably find somebody else to marry, okay? Because senior citizens be in relationships and stuff. So like I say, this woman's gonna be back out here, and the judge showed her a lot of love, hit her with that dirty piece, but she did get that possibility of parole, so she gonna be out here, and the judge, he showed mercy in this case. So like I say, I still don't agree with her, what she did, but the judge did show gratitude and showed her some love. So all she gotta do is that little 30 piece, and she gonna be back out here, y'all. I'm ATL. I'm out of here.